at the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
Well, they're hot right now, guys. I mean, they've been on a big-time roll. And coming into this game, I would say this is probably the best basketball that they've played this year.
That's what their recent games would indicate, Steve. I mean, they've been basically invincible. It's really been a showcase of just how dominant this team can be when they're clicking on all cylinders.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Lance Stevenson. Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Williams at the point guard position. And the Magic with possession. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. There's the dish to Stevenson. Back to Williams. Pass to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Johnson from outside, and that one's good. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Here's ABC. It's on target from the high post.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Sullinger with a screen for Williams. To the paint. Stevenson passes to Williams. Johnson kicks to Williams. From the stripe. Cannot hit. And Orlando the other way now.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for now.
Here's Williams. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. Johnson kicks to Lopez. Unloads from 9. That's good.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. And again, another basket good from ABC. ABC's got his second bucket tonight. Nets trail by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Williams dishes to Lopez. Sullinger inside. Harris is there. Sullinger with the bucket. Sullinger's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Here's ABC. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, Kevin, he's coming off a game last time out where he really had problems at the free throw line.
Yeah, he got into a bad rut, Clark, where the numbers were not good for him. He's got to find that stroke here tonight.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Now, here's Stevenson. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. And Williams, here we go. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 6 points for Joe Johnson. Orlando trailing here. Here's ABC. That one wide left.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Johnson, the pass to Sullinger. Here's Stevenson. Soft touch off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Here's ABC. Here's Gordon, and the block by Johnson. And they get it back. And he gets it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Williams kicks to Stevenson. Williams with the ball. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Wizards game. Johnson attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas. He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
There's the block. Stevenson against Oladipo. There's a screen. Pass to ABC. Gordon dishes to Vucevic. Here's ABC. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
It's Williams with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And both free throws good for Williams.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Orlando leading. Here's ABC. Misses the 3.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's Harris, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Washington Wizards.
And they drew so many fouls in that game, guys. That was one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Yeah, guys, to me, that was just a case of lack of discipline on the other side. I can't say any more than that on it.
And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. ABC from the top of the key. He buries it. ABC's got 13 points.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. Number 1, Victor Oladipo.
He's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock them down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
Nets trail by 3. Johnson, the pass to Williams. Williams, double team. Back to Johnson. Wide open look. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here's Williams, averaging 12 points a game. Sullinger a screen on Oladipo. Here is Stevenson. Kicks to Sullinger. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Magic leading by 3. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. I was able to talk with Lionel Hollins for just a moment. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Thanks for that report, Doris. Guys, do you think we'll see game planning early on that might end up developing through the game as you know, as far as getting through this very tough defense?
I think there's almost no question that what they're doing offensively at the beginning of the game will change several times before we're finished.
Well, that's what the defense they're facing forces you to do. You have to be ready to adjust and make some changes. It's too complex a defensive scheme to just attack it one set way.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Plumlee is checked in for Lopez. Young comes in for Jared Sullinger. Ginobili's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lance Stevenson. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of...
That's the way to move the ball.
That's a lot of energy early.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams against Payton, and the wide open shot from Ginobili. No good with the triple. Heaves it up. Beats the buzzer.
Wow.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 8. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
ABC, he's in at point guard. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Victor Oladipo is out there with C.J. Miles. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Williams with a clean look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Stevenson outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Stevenson. Feeds it to Plumlee. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They get it back. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Magic leading by 13. Here's ABC. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
He's going to force the defense to make some adjustments. That's his 4th three-pointer of the half.
Williams kicks to Plumlee. Stevenson drives in. And nothing is falling for him right now. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Miles, that's good.
That bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Lopez comes in for Plumlee, and Jared Sullinger subbed in for Young. Williams dishes to Sullinger. Baseline J on the way, and the Nets miss again. Orlando's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's ABC. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Baseline J on the way, and that one's good.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
And it's Orlando's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's ABC, and there's a nice one-handed slam. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the bounce.
Sullinger with a screen for Johnson. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And the foul called on ABC. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Over in the corner, Williams shoots it. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Williams has got 6. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. ABC passes to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Williams.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And now a look at Victor Oladipo here. His last month of basketball has been really solid. 4th in field goal percentage. He's in the top 10 in terms of three-point field goal percentage, so it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Poked away. Here's ABC. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Oladipo, the pass to ABC. A rebound by the Nets. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stevenson drives in. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
And I don't think...
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 18-5 run here. Payton kicks to Fournier. Dishes to Harkless. Pass to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. That's good on the jump shot. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter. ABC's checked in for Payton. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Orlando. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Brooklyn, they have a lot of ground to make up.
Checking out Brooklyn, they look like a team that's ready to compete for the playoffs as I see them. I mean, we start this season, and this, to me, just on observation, looks like a playoff team.
Yeah, their fan base is so excited just to see them winning some games and looking competitive. We'll see if they can go a step further and maybe capture a spot in the playoffs.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the paint, here's Harris. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Harris has got 13.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Plumlee sets the pick for Ginobili. Here's Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 28 points for ABC.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Plumlee sets the pick for Ginobili. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's the screen. Stolen by Stevenson. And now Stevenson running the floor all by.
Oh, man, what a play.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Here's Harkless, and the shot is good.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mo Harkless.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Stevenson dishes to Plumlee. The pass to Bogdanovich. There's the screen. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Ginobili left side. Ginobili can't get that one to fall. Here's ABC. No luck. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Magic out in front, delivering the blowout. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I've got Joe, and you started out with a...
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. If there was a real...
To begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins' five. We've got Darren Williams. Jared Sullinger is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Johnson, and it's Stevenson in at the 2 spot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Nets have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Thunder was superb. He finished with 66 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game you'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Williams double team. Johnson kicks to Lopez. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
So it's Orlando now. They host the 76ers after this game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
Stevenson drives in. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's the 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's ABC, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. ABC's got 33 points.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Williams double team. Stevenson kicks to Lopez. Fades away, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Stevenson. Again, the Magic score.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Williams kicks to Sullinger. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
ABC passes to Vucevic. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic. You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. Third is Darren Williams.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost free points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
And the basket by Harris. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's ABC. He has 35. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And here is Williams. Nets passing it around. Sullinger with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Stevenson drives in.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Brooklyn sits right now. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in rebounding. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Here's ABC, and it comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Gordon against Sullinger. Here are the Magic now. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
And now a look at Victor Oladipo here. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 10 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. I mean, we're finding his name in a lot of different columns in their box scores.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Here's ABC. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Now Williams. He has 6. Now here's Sullinger. Williams dishes to Johnson. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Orlando. Magic have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And Orlando making a change here. Payton's checked in.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Lopez with the steal. Williams attacking. Here's Sullinger. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
There's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
For Brooklyn, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
Here's ABC. 37 points for him. Here's the three. Miles, that's good. Miles has got 7.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Williams. True on the 14-footer.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Here's ABC. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit from in close. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Stevenson kicks to Williams. Stevenson passes to Williams. Here's ABC to the middle. Here's Payton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 5.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Knocked away. They're running. Here's ABC.
That was unreal.
Mark it up. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Stevenson with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Lopez, and the Nets miss again. Payton outside. Passes it to ABC. Payton with a screen on Stevenson. Off the screen. And it's Orlando with an update. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams attacking. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Payton passes to ABC for the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Stevenson dishes to Williams to stop the run. And he gets it to go. Williams has got 13.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Baseline jumper. No good from ABC.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Sullinger the screen. Johnson attacking. And the wing jumper offline.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here's ABC. Rejected by Lopez. Stevenson passes to Johnson. Back to Stevenson. On the wing, Stevenson. He kicks it to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Out to Payton. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. Here's ABC. And he has 42. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. You look at ABC. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, C.J. Miles, just 2 spots down. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
You know, it's really fascinating, Kevin, to think about how these guys are shooting the ball better from behind the arc than some players are shooting from the free throw line. I mean, that's saying something right there. Impressive. You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's ABC. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson over to help. ABC passes to Miles. They need this one, and that one's good. Miles has got 8 here in the quarter.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
On the wing, Johnson. Johnson right side. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Johnson's got 15. Vucevic is screen on Williams. Here's ABC. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. The feed to Johnson. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lopez outside. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Lopez. And that's now 17 points for Joe Johnson. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stevenson drives in. Here's Sullinger. And the layup's good off the glass. Sullinger's got 11 points.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
ABC, shot's good. Here's Stevenson. The shot misses.